Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. We are live. It took it a minute. We're stormy here, and severe storms. So if we get cut off right in the middle, y'all know what happened. We've got the National Weather Service blasting us every 10 minutes with a get out of town warning. And it's close, but it's not here. It's up in Kentucky, so be praying for those folks up there. Look how good that onion still is. Y'all remember when I put it in this little weird Tupperware thing, and I said that will hold it? It did. It surely did. I'm going to do a little prep while you all watch Mama, and Mama is going to do a little honey mustard for our wonderful salad. So you want to see what I'm doing? I'm going to get this onion ready, this carrot's ready, this tomato ready. I'm going to work on these eggs a second. These are boiled eggs. This is some tomatoes that I had done before. They were in the refrigerator, but once you put them in the refrigerator, they're dead to me. I may use that in an omelet. I find if I cook them, they're okay. But I'm not going to eat them raw. That's just me being me. Y'all do you. I don't ever put tomatoes that I plan on eating raw in that refrigerator. But if I'm going to eat them, I will put them in a cooked omelet or something like that. Seems like that part doesn't affect it as much, and you're not really tasting pure tomato anyway. You're getting a little bit of everything. So let's head on over here to Mama's.
I ain't doing much.
You're going to do something.
I'm going to try to remember this.
You did last time. You did a good job.
Well,
So this is our honey mustard. You can find better, you can find worse, but this is ours. And we love it. Mama makes it and makes it the best.
it's a fourth a cup of oil.
Now these measurements are our measurements. You can change them. Of course, if you're going to make more, you need more. This is going to make about a pint. It won't make a whole lot, but it will make a good pint.
Yeah. And it calls for a fourth a cup of mustard, but I don't like I know it's honey mustard, but I don't like the strong.
Of course, Mama likes the honey better.
I love the honey better, that's right.
You just tell them like it is, Mama.
I'm going to.
It's sweet and honey's so good, and Mama's like, honey mustard. Honey's in the first name, not in the last.
That's right. And then I need a fourth a cup of honey. I had to put my honey in.
Now, before you judge my salad, I went today and tried my best at our little local Save-A-Lot. If I have any complaints about my little local Save-A-Lot, and I really don't have any one that I want, that's too bad, I wish that we could be consistently able to get mixed greens, like for salad or spinach for cooking something. It's about a 50-50 shot when I go down there. Are they going to have spinach? No, probably not. It ain't even 50-50. Are they going to have spring mix or something? I don't even like bag salads, but I will venture into spring mix to get a little endive and a little bit, because I can't get it individually there. So Save-A-Lot, if you guys are listening, I'd like to have a little bit more greens for salads. That's the end of my rant. Everything else is good.
And this is just a tablespoon of vinegar. And I need the mayonnaise. You got the mayonnaise?
I do not, Mama. There's salad dressing over here if you want salad dressing.
I want the real McCoy.
I can get you some. But there's some right there.
here.
Yes, ma'am. Right inside that door is where it lives. And it's just waiting for you to grab it and use it.
Well,
Squirt bottle.
it's not enough in it.
Oh.
I thought we had
I bought a jar.
a quart.
There's some store brand right down there if it matters to you.
It don't matter.
Right there in the lettuce drawer. Just looking at you.
Yeah.
And you don't want to use what's in that, Dukes?
No, that's too good to squirt on sandwiches.
Oh, well, we got more, Mama. I just bought a jar the other night, I think. We do go through a lot of Dukes.
All red pepper flakes.
Yeah. Mama, you know you gotta have that red pepper in there.
Yeah.
You love it.
That's what gives it its extra flavor.
Well, that's your favorite thing, is that heat. I still can't believe you use it, but you have all my life, and I'm like, she will eat it if she is forced into it, won't she?
Yeah.
She could leave it out, folks. Don't think I'm encouraging it. I just live here. I work for her.
I've always put it in it, good.
Mm-hmm. She puts quite a bit for her. I'm right proud of you, Mama.
Yeah.
You hose it down good with it now.
I've got everything, I think, except a little bit of onion salt.
Onion salt?
Or onion powder.
Now, I didn't get that out because I didn't know. Do you want that?
Yeah, onion powder, onion salt.
Hold on a second. Lawsy mercy. I've got to go in this spice cupboard. It could be, I may not come back. You ought to tie a rope around me.
I might have to.
In case you have to drag me back.
Didn't they have to do the priest that way?
I think so, Mama, but I ain't no priest. But when you get in this, you feel like you're in a religious experience. Oh, they ain't nothing like that here. Here's onion powder.
That'll work. Just a sprinkle.
Just a sprinkle. That's, you got plenty in here, but it's kind of clumped a little.
A fourth of a teaspoon.
You know how onion powder will do that.
Fourth of a teaspoon is what it all calls for anyway, which ain't much.
Is it that much?
No, that's a little bit much. A little bit more. I guess that.
If you used to get me to counting granulates,
Oh no, we'll not do that.
it really wouldn't shock me, Mama. You pretty persnickety on your recipes. See how pretty it's looking?
I believe that's it.
I'll test it for you.
You test it.
I'll go in for the dip on a carrot. Bingo! You are the winner, Mama. Folks, if you'll make it just like that, you can experience the best honey mustard you've ever had. Did you put your vinegar in there?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm still chomping on the carrot. You can't just eat a carrot in one bite. And here's just some club crackers in case you want.
Well, that's really nice.
Mama, I aim to please. I aim to please. What you folks been eating today? You already, it's 6:30. Some of y'all done eat, didn't. Some of y'all done eat. You know, looky here, this chicken. This is 2 of the tenders we had last night. And Mama said go ahead and fix these fries, which I fixed and they were so good. And now they're cold again. You want to put them back in there, Mama? You. Well, there's the thing. If you want to put them back in there, because you waited too long to come in here, and they got cold. They said, "Well, she ain't coming. I'm just gonna go ahead and chill out," and they did.
Well, they're not ice cold, but they ain't the warmest.
And no, they ain't what I call warm. Y'all told us about this little trick. We do all of our leftovers that way now. It's just a wonderful thing. Having the air fryer, put your leftover. This chicken is still warm. It don't have to be hot. It's going on salad. But now the French fries, you can't do much with a cold French fry except, well, reheat it. They are good. Reheated. Y'all taught us a valuable thing. That plate I got for presentation so it looked pretty for y'all. I guess we pretty well done that in. I mean, Mama, you can put that pretty plate over. I'll wash it. Now here is our little charcuterie. I've chopped that chicken tenders up. Here's some fresh store-bought Romas that looked really good. And this time of year, you can get some good Romas. Here's a little white onion and a little red onion, purple onion. And here's some little wedges of eggs. These are homegrown eggs. That one's a little duller. This one's brighter. Sometimes you get that in eggs, especially.
It was the color of the outside of the eggs.
I don't think
was
so.
The blue,
The blue ones are dull.
the duller.
Oh, okay.
The brown ones are the
Okay. But now usually brown and white don't show a big difference.
no, but the blue is the lighter.
They are a little
Easter
different, aren't they?
eggs.
I'm going to put that in that fancy plate. I really didn't get it out because it was fancy. I really got it out because it would hold the fries and the chicken tenders. And I reached in the cabinet. That's what I grabbed. Now, Mama, did you take some of your lettuce off from here?
Oh, I gave it to a friend.
Because I thought I had more than that on there.
That's enough.
That's enough.
I got them.
Okay. Okay, Mama. You're on it. This is a super simple little supper, but actually it's one of our favorites. This Southern fried chicken salad with honey mustard. It eats like a meal. It feels like a meal. You're going to like it. I'm going to go ahead and start building my salad. Because usually, the time I get everything built, we're winding down. Now, I'm building mine first tonight. Because, folks, I have no idea what she's going to want on hers. I really don't. Sometimes I do, but she's not feeling the best with the shingles and all that. She may say, I don't even know if I want any of that. I'm mixing me some onions on mine. And I'm going to take some of these little pale eggs. Put them right there. I'll take this little one here. Mama will want eggs, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'll start fixing yours and you can finish it. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Hoo, hoo, hoo. You are not eating onions?
I might eat a little bit of purple, not much.
I'm going to let you get that. How about carrots?
Just a few. We don't need this no more.
No, we're through with that. I just got that out to have something to stick it in when I first got it out. There's you some tomato. I know you don't like these end pieces, so I'll take these ugly ends because I like them. I'm going to pick out some good chicken, Mama, these center pieces. Center pieces. They're the most tender. And I want Mama to eat plenty of protein. Because we're trying to get over the shingles, ain't we, Mama?
Yeah, we're just about.
We're getting closer, folks. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the concerns. Y'all have been so wonderful. Now, you just put your fried chicken on there like that. Get it all. Now, Mama, your fries is good and hot. You did good.
Yeah.
Now, I'm, of course... Look in that top shelf right there if you don't care and see if there's not one of these right there open.
They surely are.
I had a feeling. Because you don't eat them, and I remember putting them back in there. What are you trying to get? We got it right here.
You got it?
You got it.
No, I'm looking for something to get me a few fries.
Oh, use your hands. We didn't put the fancy plate up.
I don't want it hot on my hand.
Are they good and hot now?
I hope so.
Good.
There you go.
What are y'all saying? Looks yummy. You're such a sweet young man. Well, thank you, Debbie. Many prayers, Betty. We appreciate that the most. We believe in the power of prayer. And we depend on the power of prayer. And we have faith in the power of prayer. Well, look at these onions are going here. Mama is into the onion business tonight. Okay. Little salt. Little.
Just on my tomato.
Little. Now, I go to the restaurants. I'll give a server a workout. When they say when, I say when you get tired. Because you can't give me too much pepper. And they're like, really? Is that enough? And I'm like, if you're tired, just stop. And they'll say, well, I'll just leave this here with you. Sometimes they have. But I always, if there's pepper on the table when they leave, I always put a little bit more. I like fresh cracked, but I'll take table pepper. Let's bless it and you can get to eat. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this meal. We thank you for providing it for us, dear Lord. We thank you for allowing us to sit here together and partake it. Dear Lord, our friends are gathered here, and I know they have prayer requests and needs, and we have prayer requests and needs. Dear Lord, we ask you to bless them all. Bless them in your time and your will and your glory. Dear Lord, be with our nation. Be with our nation as we make big decisions, and be with our friends and our neighbors all around the world. And hopefully, Lord, we can stay friends, and you'll just bless each and every leader and just give them the knowledge that you want them to have, and things will go the way you'd have them go. In your blessed name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I'm going to put a little salt on mine, too. And I don't know if I want a French fry or not. They're getting hot again. I'm telling you, folks.
So good.
These were made last night. We ate all we could eat of them. We did bring them home. I've heated them up once already. They got cold again. And Mama heated them up again. And they're just like they was last night. Now, I'm not selling air fryers. I'm just telling you. One of you all, or several of y'all, told us, John, if you'll put your leftovers in the air fryer, you'll really like them better. And they are. They're delicious. Mama, now the important part, the honey mustard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put you a pile right here.
Okay.
And a drizzle. How's that?
That looks good.
Because that's kind of how you like to eat it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I just pile it right on top of mine. Folks, this made about a good pint. The recipe she used. So double it for your quart. I wouldn't make much more than a quart. Like all things, it's best fresh. I wouldn't necessarily say this is something that tastes better as it gets older. After a while, that honey takes a little attitude on it, Mama.
Yeah, and the onion, salt. And...
It gets a little strong, I think the honey does.
Mm-hmm.
But tonight it's perfect. So I wouldn't make much more than what she made. You can see here. Now, if you got 25 in your household, you probably might need more. But I'd make enough to do a day or two. It'll last longer than that for sure. But I think it tastes best about 2 to 3 days. And then it's a little strong, isn't it?
It gets a little strong after a few days. I guess with everything in it mixing.
I'll tell you one more secret. I didn't want that to hit the table.
Mm.
After you've had honey mustard for 2 days, get your favorite barbecue sauce. Put you about 2 good tablespoons, if you've got this much left. Like in this amount right here, which would be a 3/4, I put me 2 good tablespoons stirred up of the barbecue sauce. It makes something very, very similar to that famous chicken place that everybody likes their sauce so good that we can buy in the bottles. It's honey barbecue. So I make it. We've always made it. Even before I knew they made it, we were making it, our own version, and it tastes so good. So use her recipe and just add barbecue sauce to taste. Your children will love to dip their nuggets, their chicken tenders, their dino bites in it because it tastes a lot like the Chick-fil-A. I'm not saying it's a copycat. I'm not even saying this is how they do theirs. I'm just saying it's very close to them.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't tasted Chick-fil-A. I bought some, tasted it, and I said, taste this, Mama. She said, it's good. I said, it sure is, but what is it? She said, well, it tastes like our honey mustard barbecue sauce. It does.
Our salad's tasting good, too.
Isn't it, though?
Yeah.
We love this salad. We have it anytime we have leftover chicken in the summer. We can get a hold of some good greens. If I could have got some mixed greens, it would have been a prettier salad. I like dark greens really well. They didn't have any. I looked everywhere.
They're hard to find sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Well, Mama, give us an update. How you feeling?
I feel better than I did. My shingles are gradually going away, getting better.
You got something in your hair. Is that a shingle?
Well, I might be off the roof.
Well, there's a shingle in your head. It's a buzz. Probably off some old sweater you're wearing.
It probably was.
Folks,
I'm freezing.
I don't know if you can count this as healthy or not. And we don't have any cheese. We didn't forget it. We just, Mama, you want cheese?
No.
We don't eat cheese on this one a lot. You can. We used to eat 2 cheeses on it, a cheddar and a mozzarella. It's one of our things we're trying to do a little different. But I got crackers here. Do you want crackers?
No, I'm eating some French fries.
We're eating French fries. She is. But we're trying to do these little steps. But now with honey mustard, I'm not telling you to take this to the WW or nothing. But it's, at least it's lettuce. And I'm drinking coffee. Mama's drinking water. And when I was doing the dressing, I put about a good heaping tablespoon on them. That's what I estimate it to be.
Get a bite of everything.
Mama, I gotta tell you, eating out last night was nice.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. And you were good company. That building was so big, it almost created an acoustical thing where it absorbed all the noise. It wasn't like it was too noisy. It was just like we were sitting across from each other talking. I was going, what? I don't know what it was.
It was a different feeling in there, or a different thing.
It was big. It was one of those big open ceilings and stuff. And I don't know. Every noise in it was just sort of. But anyway, I started saying this and I found a squirrel. I'm having more fun tonight and enjoying it right here in your kitchen.
Yeah, this is good, relaxing. It is more relaxing here than it was there.
Mm-hmm. And their honey mustard, we didn't care for it. Mama's is so good. And we were talking about hers last night. I said, we'll take this chicken home. I said, I can't eat this chicken. She said, I can't eat but one piece. I ate a big one and a small one, and we brought back, I don't know what we brought back, because
3 pieces.
3 pieces. And I said,
A whole order.
yeah. I said, you know what we could do with this is make Southern fried chicken. So she said, we will. And I'll make the honey mustard. I said, yeah, you will.
I didn't like theirs. Well, a lot of people like theirs because it's that vinaigrette.
It was a vinaigrette honey mustard. It was very vinegary.
And I didn't care for it.
Mm-mm. This will be good roughage, as Dad used to say. Is that what everybody calls it, or is that just a Dad thing?
I don't know. He always said that.
Poor old Dad, even before he got sick, he would get on mine and Mama's nerves at supper time. If he had a salad, he'd be 20 minutes cutting up every little thing and placing it to sew. Baked potato, it'd be cold time he got to eat it. He was very picky about stuff like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he wasn't picky about other things. He was picky about his clothes, But now this salad would have tore him up. He'd want those carrots. He'd say, I'm going to cut mine up a little more. We know you are. It's like that carrot, he would have cut it in perfect little slices. Mama would look over at me and like, it's rude to start eating without everybody eating, but
sometimes you had to.
Sometimes you had to. But he would get on our nerves because we would feel bad for eating, and we'd also want to just do it for him, but he didn't want it, done for him. He'd slice a tomato, they'd all be the same size, but it'd take him a minute. And this was years ago.
Yeah.
And actually, when he got sick, he couldn't care less. It was like, just give me some food, I don't care. But before then, he was very meticulous, wasn't he, Mama?
Oh, yeah.
And he'd push it around, and he'd look at it, and he'd say, now, ready to eat it.
And you're about through. Time
and you're going, that was good. I'm not that picky. But he sure was, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He was even pickier than you on some things. I don't know if this would taste anybody with mixed greens. I love iceberg. I know there's no nutritional value in it. But I think it would have been much prettier with some spinach.
It's tasting good, I'll say that.
It sure is, ain't it?
Yeah, and I ain't a big salad. I like this salad.
You like this salad. Mama's like, I'm glad you didn't get some more green things in there. Now, I would dice up a raw bell pepper on this and eat it. One of my friends sent me a recipe the other night, and it had raw bell pepper in it. He said, I know you don't like raw bell pepper. I said, no, that's the only way I do like it. I don't like cooked. He said, I get that confused. I said, yeah. I said, I will like it raw. Love it in salad. Love it on a pimento cheese sandwich. Hate it in meatloaf. Hate it in chili. Don't want it on pizza. Hate it. But I love it raw. Is that not crazy? I'm like my daddy.
Yeah, you turn like him a lot.
I love it raw, though. Deviled eggs are good, Mama.
Deviled eggs.
I mean, they look like a deviled egg sitting there. Boiled eggs. I'm not a salad eater either. Once in a while, but not just for supper. Carolyn, a lot of people aren't. A lot of people will just eat them as a side salad. That looks so good, Deanna. It is good, and it's simple. You couldn't get much simpler than this one. I love iceberg lettuce, not weed salad. Oh, Lee. You just said that. Daddy always called it weeds, too. Make my salad with lettuce, not them weeds. Yeah,
I forgot about him saying that.
He didn't want any peppery lettuce or, all those things that comes in the bags you can get. I'm not a bag salad person. I don't like iceberg in a bag. But I will tolerate spring mix because it's got the endive and the other.
That's all he called weed, too.
He had all that.
Mm-hmm.
Wendy's has green bell pepper in their chili.
Never did it.
I've seen it, but I've not eaten it. Awful on potato. Oh, Yolanda, you can mess up a good potato salad with green peppers. Even raw. Even though they're raw in there. I could eat it the first day you made it, but if it was over that, I probably wouldn't. Green peppers and an omelet. Now, Sheila, I can handle them cooked that much. But I don't want many of them in there. I tell you, it's not necessarily that I hate the flavor of them cooked as much as they are all I taste if you put them in anything. If you put them in meatloaf, I feel like I'm eating bell pepper loaf. If you put them in chili, I feel like I'm having a bowl of bell peppers. On a pizza, I feel like I've got a slice of bell pepper pizza. I can taste it so strong. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that it's a horrible flavor. If you put a little bit of pepper in my chili, I would come to your house. I'd still have a bowl with you, probably. But I just would say, yeah, I don't like bell pepper and heated like that. I like the crunch of iceberg lettuce. Deborah, I do too. I like that refreshing, and it's just always there, isn't it? I love good iceberg lettuce. Love you, John and Mama Tina. We love you all too. Yins are special. Enjoyed that. Started watching you and Mama. Well, thank you, Miss Belinda. John, was your dad tall like you? I gotta have a green pepper and meatloaf. I guess Dad was as tall as me.
Yeah.
He was 6 foot. I used to be 6'3". Now
He's not hardly as tall as you.
I may be 6'3" in the mornings. A lot of people, Renee likes bell pepper and meatloaf. Hey, Missy. Hello, all. That sure looks good, and I'm dying to know how to make that delicious looking salad dressing. Do you have to pay to get it, or is it somewhere on the page? Missy, you don't have to pay for any of our stuff. The only thing you have to pay for from us is if we ever write a cookbook. But even if we write a cookbook, you'll probably have the recipes. You just won't have them in one nice little book. Because it'll be stuff we've made on here for you all, and we post the recipes. Nola does. Miss Nola, she's posted, and I guarantee you, I'd almost bet she's already got this recipe somewhere, and she's pulling it out of her archives, and she'll have it on there in a bit, because Nola writes down all the recipes, and she's the one that does all the recipe posting. She's the one that filters our page, looks for the little complainers or the little rude people, and she gets every one of you. Mm-hmm. She gives me a list. She's on it. Nola's been with us, I don't know how long. She just started watching and started sending me stuff. We got to talking, and now she's just one of us. And when you see her page, it's J&M, that's John and Mama. And that's where you'll find a lot of the recipes already printed out. So thank you, Noah. And I'm sure you got this somewhere.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
I'm sure you got this somewhere. Mama looks great. Karen, she does.
I'm just cold this evening. Rainy weather makes me cold.
Well, it's just 73 here all day today, and it's been rainy. I could live off salad. Apricot, I wish I could. Now, I'm taking the spells. If I eat too many, I can't stand another salad. But I could eat them several times a week and probably not get tired of them, especially this. Now, this isn't all the chicken. We've got enough chicken either for breakfast or another salad, so we really stretched those 2 meals, Mama.
All those was... There's 3 big pieces to each order.
That was a lot of chicken. French fries are still good. Mm-hmm. You can't hardly get a fry that'll hold up overnight. But put it in that air fryer, it brings it back to life.
Yeah, it sure does.
Mama, you about finished.
I know it.
You did real good. Real good.
Well, got my fork.
Folks, this is all we're doing tonight. It's been a long Monday. It don't feel like it's been a Monday and a Tuesday. It feels like I got up Monday morning,
We've not started.
and it's still Monday. But it's Tuesday. I mean, I do know what day it is still. Barely. Mama, you got anything exciting to tell them?
No, I've ate really good.
The kids are on the back porch waiting for the rain to quit. They're like, whatever this is, it needs to end. I'm afraid they're in trouble for the night because we're supposed to have storms through 9 or something, didn't it say?
I can't remember the last time.
It was something like that. But they don't mind them. They're not afraid of them. They're just annoyed by them. Abby wouldn't care to go out in the middle of the rain. It's still raining.
She don't mind the rain.
She'd go right ahead. Oliver would take 2 steps down and bat his eyes and turn around and come back and go, it ain't worth it. Whatever we're after, Mama, I ain't a-going. He comes back in.
He ain't getting wet for no.
He don't like wet. He ain't bird dog, is he?
Mm-mm.
He ain't bird dog. He don't like to go wet. Folks, this is all we're doing tonight. Making leftovers into supper and switching it up a little bit, and it's been really good. Hadn't it, Mama?
It sure
Mama's
has.
got a clean plate club going on over here. Look at that.
Almost clean.
Almost clean plate. Let's see here. 1 or 2 more of these. Hi, John and Mama. I made homemade chocolate fudge. Oh, enjoyed it with a cup of coffee. Cherry. Now you're making me want fudge and coffee. I've got coffee right here in my to-go. Green bell peppers hurt my stomach. Vicki, they can.
They bother me.
You know, really, when you think about it, a green pepper is an unripe pepper because they'll all turn orange, red, or yellow when they're left and they get sweet. So, really, it's like eating green tomatoes or
Green
apples.
apples.
You know, they hurt your belly too. Green peppers, I think they all. If you leave you a green pepper in the garden long enough, it'll turn red or yellow or orange. So they're just unripe. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody, I'm sure you will. But I don't think they're not at the end of the recycle at all, are they, Mama?
No.
I remember Mama left a few one year and they all turned red, and I said, Mama, those are hot. She said, no, they're not hot, they're just sweet. So we picked them and brought them in, and I was amazed that something that bright red could be that tasty and not burn you up. Because I thought, oh, we've got hot peppers in there. I didn't even know they were the green ones that had turned red. I said, where are those hot peppers? She said, those are green peppers that have ripened. I said, So that was my first lesson. I guess I was 7. And it was amazing to me that we had red peppers. As you know, as Mama ain't bringing nothing hot in here. No jalapenos or none of that. So I'd heard of hot peppers and red peppers, but I don't know if it's the truth or not, but I think I've heard usually the smaller the pepper, the hotter the pepper. Is that a true statement? Some of you people are pepper people. Thank you, Anita. No green or any color peppers in anything for me. Linda says no peppers.
That's me.
Mama's not really big on them. Happy Tuesday to you too. Thank you, Julie. We love you all too. That's the green ones, Leanne says. Oh, that's the green ones. It turns colors. Is that what you're saying? I love green peppers cooked or raw. Pat, you're lucky. I wish I liked them cooked. I love salad. My husband won't make a meal without salad. Oh, really? Well, that's good, Darlene. Donna says hers won't touch the salad. He says he's not a rabbit. Darlene, you know, if you can get that salad in every meal, eat it first, then eat your other. It has to help you. So your husband's probably on to something there. How was Mama's doctor's appointment? Been thinking of her all day. Well, thank you, Susan. We did go this morning, and they done all the tests they wanted to do. They done all the labs they wanted to do. And I think we'll hear tomorrow. I don't know. But usually that's the protocol. But she had some tests done yesterday And so we kind of know the result, and they've done some again today, so we kind of got a little peek of what the results probably will be. And yesterday's tests were all good, so we're still hoping for that. She's got to go back to her doctor Thursday. They're keeping a close eye on her about every 3 days with shingles, and we don't want them, and that's great. Mama's doctors are very meticulous, and I love that. And they can do a lot with her than I can.
They're very thoughtful. They're very concerned doctors.
And I'll say to her, Mama, you need to drink more water. And she'll say, I ain't done it. You can just touch. I ain't run my mouth. And they'll say it, and she'll say,
I'll try.
I'll try. He's been telling me that. I love it. I'm not a doctor. I just play one here. But I do know a little bit, just like you all do. Nothing extra, just what you all know. Your body needs hydration. Your electrolytes need to be in balance. And a little exercise is good for all of us, even if you're limited and you can only make laps through your house 4 times tomorrow, maybe 4.5, and maybe 5 the next day. So all those little things helps a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is all good stuff. But the medicine they've got her on for the shingles and everything, that is over. But they did give her some medicine yesterday to, kind of help her with everything. And I think that's going to help her too. But she's still going to be cold because she takes the blood thinners. And even before the blood thinners, she was cold.
I've just been real cold today. This rainy weather just freezing.
They're
I
cold.
can remember when I was a little girl, I'd get a blanket in summertime, wrap up in it, sit out on the porch and watch the rain. I'm cold.
I'm going to look up. I've got 2 or 3. We've got several. I'm going to go get Mama's heater and park it in its place in the living room because that's where she sits, and that way she can just click it on, click it off. And so she does that all winter, and that keeps you pretty well.
Yeah.
And then some wonderful, thoughtful son bought her an electric, folks, if you are cold, if you got a mama, a daddy, brother, somebody who's cold, I seen it. It was an electric throw, and I thought, but it's a little smaller than a blanket, and it's very convenient. And Mama says,
it's very handy, very good. I love it.
and it's the best thing you ever received.
Yeah, I reckon so.
She'll say that about every day. I'll tell you what.
I've been sitting under it a while ago. And
Out of all the things you ever bought me, this is one of my favorites. And it was just on Amazon. You can go find them. I don't even have it on my storefront, I don't think.
I'm going to go get back under it. I'm freezing now.
Mama's cold. She said what she's saying is, you're talking her legs off. Hush and let these people go.
I'm going to have to leave you and go get warm.
She's sitting there like this. I'll be daubing sweat, and she was, I'm freezing to death. I says, let's switch. You take about 10 degrees, and I'll take about 10 degrees of the cold.
I'll give you more than 10 degrees of the cold.
Yeah. All right, we'll go and let you get under your throw. And I have told y'all's ears off. I apologize. This is good. Folks, Fiction's 1 the next day or 2 or 3. If you can't find the fancy lettuce, just get the iceberg. That's what we do. This honey mustard dressing, it tastes like your favorite restaurant dressing. It's a good one. It's easy. Nola will post it on here. If not, I'll look it up somewhere. She will. But it'll be on here. And we'll see you next time. Hopefully, Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Now, tomorrow will be a little quick. We may come on and just chat because tomorrow we've got a big cookout. We'll probably show you our baked beans, but Lord, how many times we showed you baked beans?
Oh, it's pitiful.
When we have a cookout, Mama's always requested to bring baked beans. So we will going to have a little, we call it youth rallies, where we have all the children come.
They enjoy it.
I enjoy it. I'm hoping the weather is much better tomorrow than today. But if it ain't, we don't call it off. We make them get out there in the rain and roast the.
No, we don't either.
We'll have it in the kitchen. We'll bake them wieners, and them kids will enjoy it half as good, but they'll enjoy it. We'll play some board games if not, but they love to run in the grass, and they love to play, and I love to see it, and they love a real fire. You know, there's just something about a fire in the fireplace or a fire in the fire pit. Just sets the mood, and it says, we're going to have some fun.
That's right.
So hopefully, weather permitting, we'll see a bunch of youngins tomorrow night. Roasting weenies and marshmallows and all that good stuff. But we'll still check in with you all, but we probably won't cook much more than the baked beans that we're to take. So that's what we'll be doing, folks. Y'all have a blessed night. Say good night, Mama.
Good night, Mama. God bless you all. Thank everybody for the prayers. Bye-bye.
Mama says, get in there under them electric throws.
Yeah, I'm going right now.
Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.